and welcome to another iPad tutorial from Independent Arts. My name's Trudie, and today we're going to be looking at how to edit photographs on the iPad. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to access the editing area. So there's two ways to do this. The first way is to use your camera and say we're going to take a photograph. This is a fish I've been making. I'm going to put my fish like that. And we use that shutter button to take a photograph. There we go. And you'll see the fish appears just here. It's a shortcut to our photos area. There we go. And you'll see there's an edit button just here. You can click that and enter the editing area. To go back, we just click cancel in the bottom left corner. The other way to access our editing area is to click on our Photos app. So we press Photos app. It's still got my photograph of the fish. Sometimes it might come up and look like this. So this is your full area. That's when you've pressed back. So we want to edit the photograph I've just taken. So we click on the fish. Sometimes it might be on full screen and you won't have anything on the top or bottom. The simple way to cure that is to just tap on the middle and you'll see everything comes back up. Then you can see the button edit is now in the top right corner. So we'll just click edit. And now we're into the editing area. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to rotate and crop your image. This is going to be really useful for this particular photograph, as my fish should be this way around, but on my iPad it's this way around. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. We're going to want to use the crop tool, which is this one here. So if we press that, you'll see this box comes up around the image. And we also have this icon here and a degrees rotation here. So the first one I'm going to show you is this rotation tool. If we press this, it will rotate 90 degrees. So I'm going to press it 3 times, and now my fish is the right way up. If I'm not happy with the rotation or any cropping, I can just press reset. So we'll do that again, rotation, and we're the right way around. To crop, there are several different methods. The first one, we can actually touch these lines and just drag them to crop down on our photograph. So now I've got a little square and you'll see it will zoom in. Again, if you're not happy, you can press reset. However, it completely resets your crop. So you have to go back and rotate it again. There's a better method, which I'm going to show you now. So that will ping and recrop. We can actually pinch back to our original image. So if you pinch your fingers together on the screen, you'll be able to get back to the image without having to reset the entire crop. You can also zoom into your image this way and choose an area. You can slide your finger along as part of the cropping process. So I'll show you that again. We can pinch in and slide our finger around to choose where to crop. So you'll notice the darker areas are going to be cropped out, and this light area in the middle is where our crop will take place, and that will become our new photograph. So let's do this. We're going to slide these up. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. So if I was just going to crop, I can then click done, and it will save that photograph. So now we have our crop photograph. How can we edit the colours? We can go back to edit. And I'm going to show you how to use the filters. So the filters is just here. There we go. And you'll see it brings this nice little scrollable range of different filters that we can apply to our photograph. So let's try a vivid cool. You can see suddenly the photograph is a lot brighter. You can also turn it black and white. And we have a few different styles and options to do that. If you're unhappy with your filter, you can always go all the way to the left and tap Original. Have a go at applying some filters to your photographs. Once you're happy with your filter, just press Done. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to edit your image, not using the filters, but using a few different methods and techniques. So the first thing we're going to do is go back to Edit, and it will bring up our editing screen. Now you'll see a little cog icon here, like a little dial. If we click that, you'll see that 3 new icons appear. The first one is your brightness and light. So you can scroll through this and make your image brighter and darker. You'll notice there's a dot in the middle and it will kind of click to that when you go near it. That's the original, that's how it was before you started editing. So the first one is the light to the dark. Okay, the second of our little icons is colour. So this will be how vibrant and how strong your colours are. So we can again scroll. So one end will be really, really vibrant. One end will be black and white. So you can go somewhere in between. You can have lots of fun with this. The last little icon is black and white. So you can scroll through and have different black and white effects on your image. If you want to undo the black and white, simply tap the icon again. This only works on the black and white icon. The others, you have to take it back to the middle. When you're happy with your saturation and your brightness, you click Done. If you've edited your image and you're not very happy with how it looks now, you can actually revert it. So if we go back to Edit, there is a red revert in this bottom corner. So we can press this and it will come up with Revert to Original. So this will take it back to as you took it on the iPad. So that was my original image. Once you do that, you can't get back to your editor tool, so be sure that you really want to undo everything. So if you're feeling confident with this editing area and you've got used to it, there is something else that you can do that's a bit more advanced. So you'll notice under the light, colour and black and white icons, which is off of this area here, this little dial, if we click on light, you'll notice there's 3 dots and 3 lines. You can click on that and you can adjust more options here, such as exposure, highlights and shadows. I only recommend doing this if you're really comfortable using the other areas. If you do open it, you can just click close. You don't have to use it. If you don't touch anything, it won't adjust your image. These 3 dots are available on each area, but they will have different things written on them. So that's a little bonus area to go and have a play with. If you ever just want to go back, remember you can always press cancel. I'm now just going to do a little edit so that you can kind of follow how I would do it as an artist. So we're going to do edit. I'm going to go into crop. I'm going to rotate this 3 times. I'm going to slide these towards my fish so I can crop the extra area out. Then I tend to use the light, make it a bit brighter. I'm going to make it a bit more colourful. And then I'm going to click done. There we go. That's our fish edited. The colours look a little bit different because I've made them a lot more saturated in my photograph, but that's just something you can have fun with. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you have fun editing your photographs.